Welcome to Boys, episode 89. We're here on a Monday in a cold, cold room. I'm going to go ahead and pop the old hood up, just like so. Over the headphones.
It's a chilly room, but it's not too chilly.
It's that weird time of year where it's like getting a little warmer.
Yeah.
Then it's freezing cold one day.
Yeah.
And then it's windy as shit one day. And so the podcast room, we only really come in here like to podcast.
Yeah.
I don't really hang out in this room.
So you don't keep it climate controlled in here.
So I come in to put the old memory card in the old recorder so I can hit old record and record an old podcast for the old fans.
Wow.
And
On the old internet.
On the old internet. And it's fucking freezing. So we're all sitting around the table. Let me paint you a picture, if I will. We're sitting around our 5-sided table, much like a pentagram. We have a candle burning in the middle, a warm amber glow.
Oh, shit.
We have 3 boys, kind of in this creepy formation.
Hoods up.
Black hood. Everybody's got a black hoodie on, and everybody's got their hoodie not just like on, but like down. Like
We're
ominous.
we may or may not be summoning some demons.
We're summoning fun.
Summoning laughs.
Boyspodcast.com, a hub of all things boys. There you will find links to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and coming soon, YouTube. Boyspodcast.com.
Boys Podcast is also available on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Downcast, all of the podcasting apps you can find.
I like to call them aggregators.
Aggregators.
That's fun.
Yes. And
Yeah.
again, soon to be YouTube. Please rate, review, subscribe.
It's on YouTube.
Well, it's on YouTube. Well, it's soon to be. Why'd you say? Oh, our link is. Okay.
Yeah.
The link. We are on the YouTube.
I gotta get with that
I
web
was
guy.
wondering that.
I gotta go rattle his chain a little bit.
Rattle that chain of the web guy. Old Wally web guy.
Email us, boys@boyspodcast.com. Send us an email. Throw your physical address in the bottom. We'll send you some free stickers.
Listen, we're up to our ears in stickers and buttons. We're swimming in like Scrooge McDuck. Let us give you some of them stickers and buttons.
It'd be like a lot of paper cuts.
Oh,
Vinyl cuts?
Vinyl cut.
Anyways, boys@boyspodcast.com. Give us some feedback.
That's my new record store. Vinyl cuts.
Vinyl cuts?
Yeah, with a K and a Z. Final cut. Thanks to our sponsors. Anthem Brewing.
Tired.
Beer when you're tired. Drink it when you're tired. Fat Bison, fatbison.com. Proprietor of Good Wood. Good man. And OKC Comedy, okccomedy.com. They summon the laughs. They gather around the pentagram of comedy. And they summon the Dark Lord.
You know, a good joke always has 5 sides. It's got the intro. It's got the setup. It's got the meat.
It's got the potatoes.
It's got the outro.
Yeah.
And then what do they call that at the end? The tag?
The laughs.
Damn it, that's 6.
Yeah. Oh.
But if you tell 3 jokes, that's 666.
Boom. The devil.
We're doing this. Lastly, thank you to our sponsors. Thank you for the donations, the tweets, the comments, the likes. If you care about us, you smash that like button. It means the world to us.
Smash it?
If you don't, you just
That's what the kids say.
you jam your meaty digit into your phone screen.
Just
Yeah.
God, it's like I played a video game for the first time the other day. Like
Ever?
smashing buttons. First time in like years.
Oh, okay. Which one?
It's the Batman DC, like the fighting game.
Oh, yeah.
Infinite Crisis or something.
Fun? Were you just mashing? Were you just mashing like a kid?
I was mashing buttons like a kid, and I felt no joy from it.
Really?
No joy.
We gotta get you into some games.
I know. But it wasn't because the graphics were great. I wanted to enjoy the game. I didn't know any. It's not like old school where you can just mash buttons like, oh, I just did this Chun-Li spin kick thing. No, like you're just like stabby, punchy people. It's not like.
I feel like maybe this is a thing we should wait to talk about.
Let's do it. Episode 89 of Boys, coming at you. So we were talking about video games?
Yeah. Well, like, the first game you play in like forever, I feel like anymore cannot be a fighting game. And let me explain.
So I stepped in the wrong shit. What are you saying?
Yeah, because I remember when I was younger and I was like, I'm going to play, I get to play Mortal Kombat with the guys because I went to a daycare after school and there was the kid room when you were like a tiny piece of shit.
If you're saying this daycare had Mortal Kombat in it,
that's what I'm saying.
oh wow,
So one half
was it Beelzebub's daycare?
No, it was grandma's
Okay.
daycare. One side, little kids. You do little kid shit. Other side was less little kid shit. And pretty much all that was in that room, they weren't fucking around. They knew what they wanted.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a room
Mm-hmm.
with some couches,
Mm-hmm.
Sega Genesis,
Uh-huh.
Mortal Kombat 3.
Oh,
Dude.
So when I got to go into that room
Yes.
first, you see like 8 boys that are like older than me, but like only by a couple years. But like back in the day, like
what age are we talking here? Like, give me a range.
I was in elementary school, so
like third grade,
3rd, 4th
You're
grade.
like 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you couldn't go into the big kids room until you were like, I think it was like 10 or 11. So, but I had been going to this day camp for
They have like
whatever.
a baby bouncer outside.
Yeah. No, there was a playground out there. It was tight. Anyway, so
You get
10 years old.
MK3 inside.
10 years old, you go in the boys' room, big kids' boy room,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone's just kicking each other's ass on Mortal Kombat 3.
Is it a lot of the? Is it? I'm assuming it's boys in semicircles, and there's only 2 controllers, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so
You
it's,
get nexties.
You get nexties.
Yeah.
And there's always the dude who's kicking everyone's ass, and then somebody, usually me, is like, "Hey, it's not fair. Jimmy keeps beating everybody. Give everybody a chance."
Yeah.
And then that guy's like, "Oh, dude, okay, fine, whatever."
But that guy me is also one that ends up getting the thing and has no idea what he's doing. He does the.
Yeah.
I think my controller's broken.
Oh, dude,
yeah.
for sure.
The one, call you the real one and done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one and done.
Yeah.
I'm not having fun anyway.
But you're cheating.
Yeah.
You're cheating.
So, with games like that now, it's like I look back and I just remember a fucking. So you're little and you just button mash for days.
You know what you're doing? You're just rubbing those thumbs in circles.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
rubbing them in
Yeah.
circles.
And then doing some sort of combo of any of the other buttons.
yeah.
But see,
Maybe
it's
fuck
like
with the trigger, see if they would do anything.
you and like the 5 other kids were just smashing that controller. And
Mm-hmm.
why is the controller broken? I don't know, Jimmy, because you're smashing your face on it. Nothing's happening. But then the reason why that one dude always was on that controller all day was because he fucking had a Sega at home,
Mhm.
and
Learned
he's learning the Mortal Kombat, the fucking Scorpion combos. So he just special moves you,
So I've got a
and
question.
your mind's blown.
You're just punching air the
Yeah,
whole
you're punching
time.
air. You just
we
like-
all grew up with a game system or around a game system of some sort,
Yeah,
and you figure out moves, but someone tells you how to do the move. Now, who
yeah.
told that? Is it a game of phone tag, or are they really pulling out? Is there a
No,
manual
dude.
that tells you
Yeah.
how to do it?
What happens is like,
Is that what
other
Nintendo Power
kids,
was for?
while other kids are like, "Hey, dude, here's your first titty mag."
Mm-hmm.
There's other kids that are like, "Dude, I went to Walmart yesterday. You know what my mom got me? What?
The Prima guide.
I got the guide, dude.
Yeah.
I got the guide for fucking Mortal Kombat." And you're like, "No fucking what?" So you go to your friend's house,
Mhm.
right? He's not gonna let you have the magazine. What you do is you get your spiral that you do none of your homework in,
Copy it.
and you just copy
Yeah.
the fucking
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
combos, and then you go play the other kids who play Mortal Kombat who haven't got that combo, and you're like,
Or you go back to Walmart and be that kid that plays a game in the entertainment
for
section
sure.
for like hours.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Could there be anything more disgusting than a Walmart video game controller?
"No, dude, that's why they don't have them anymore."
No.
They
You
don't
just-
have them anymore?
No,
you just watch a demo on a screen. You just
If you
you
go
look,
to
you look. Your
if
eyes
you go
aren't
to
dirty.
GameStop, they've got them at GameStop.
Yeah, well, and it's always like it's always glued to something, and you can't move it.
Yeah.
And limited mobility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a demo, so you're only going to play you're only supposed to play like a minute and a half of the game.
But think about it. Think about Walmart. Think about the mall.
Mhm.
Think about the hands. Think about the hands.
So many hands.
that are touching their own buttholes and their noses and their
And
throats.
think about it this way: it's I don't want to sound mean, but it's if they don't already have the game, it's
You're poor.
It's those kind of people. Yeah, it's poor people, and I'm a poor person.
I played those
Yeah.
games a lot
I
as a
did-
kid. I didn't have
Yeah,
the games.
because you didn't want to. I mean, like, it's like, all right, we're gonna go grocery shopping at Walmart, and you, as a kid, you're like, "Fuck that."
I'm gonna go kill an hour.
Yeah, that sucks ass. I don't want to go watch you get bread. So you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna go over to the toys, or like I'm gonna go over to like
Electronics.
Electronics.
and then you beep bop your way over to go play PlayStation 2 the whole time your parents are buying bread.
But see, even then, that's a different group that starts crowding around the what was like the demo station,
The kiosk.
Yeah.
But then you start seeing like a couple more trashy kids, and then a couple more trashy kids.
Yeah.
They don't want to play the other one. I don't want to play Yoshi's Island. I want to play
Yeah.
Mortal fucking Kombat.
Yeah.
I too was introduced to Mortal Kombat in church. Actually, I take that back. The first time I ever saw, and I'm talking original Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
MK1?
MK1,
It's
MK
MK.
Ultra. What?
MK. Whoa.
I'm kidding. No.
Whoa. We got to take that out, dude. They're watching.
Government.
They're listening. They're both. They're watching and listening.
We know.
I was introduced to Mortal Kombat MK Uno MK1. Just MK.
Mortal Kombat Uno. What the? That is not even Spanish.
No, that was Italian.
Mortal Kombat 1.
That is a spicy fireball.
Yeah.
I got introduced to that at. First of all, I'm fucking loopy. I apologize to you guys in advance.
It's been a long day.
It has.
It has. Yeah.
It's been a real Monday. Frontier City of all places, walking around. My first theme park. Frontier City.
Yeah.
Scared to death. Scared.
Scared to death.
I've never been a roller coaster boy.
You've been back as an adult though, right? To Frontier City?
The last time I went to Frontier City, I was probably 17.
Okay. I've been twice in my adult life. And yeah, when I was a kid, I was frightened of all of the rides, the roller coasters, all that stuff. And then you go back as an adult and you realize this is a fucking children's park. It's not like going to Six Flags where the roller coasters are like stupid fucking high. They're tiny. I could spit to the top of a roller
Are you
coaster.
guys roller coaster boys?
I'm a coaster
Dude,
tycoon.
you're
I'm
a coaster kid?
I'm a coaster kid.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not
you
a
love
coaster
roller
kid.
coasters.
I love roller coasters.
I love them too.
You know what? That's good. What was your first amusement park?
My first amusement park was Frontier City.
Okay.
And we would go twice a year. When my sister from Arkansas would come into town, and then once in the summer, we'd go twice a
Nice.
year.
Twice a year?
Twice a
Every
year.
year?
Every year. We only had season passes, like 3 of those. And then because my dad was like, I ain't paying $69.95 for a double park season. We're only going to go twice.
Yeah.
Wait, did he make you and your brother like stand on each other's shoulders with a big overcoat and like a hat and glasses?
No, but we definitely took a lot of Dr. Pepper cans. when they did that.
Yeah,
Dude,
the old
nice.
can. The
Yeah.
old can. That was my Mortal Kombat intro, but
At the arcade.
at the arcade.
Okay.
But when it came to console, mine was in church
Yeah.
because our church had
A youth room?
a youth room.
Dude, that youth room.
Oh,
Fuego.
it was fire.
Yeah.
Christmas lights everywhere.
Yeah.
CRT TV in the corner
Yeah.
with a Super Nintendo and a Sega Genesis.
That's next level.
Mortal Kombat on the Sega
In a church?
with blood. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
A Baptist church.
Wow.
And we
It was weird, dude. That
Yeah.
was all over the place.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, you could go to any church.
Hey.
For some reason, they're like, yo.
See,
Mortal
that's weird
Kombat.
because for me, I could have swore Mortal Kombat and like Killer Instinct, Ink Stink,
ink stink.
Instinct. Yeah.
Killer Ink Stink. It's about stinky tattoos.
I was gonna say that.
Got that ink stink, man. Those were on
Called
the list
octopuses.
of the Satanic Panic. The tail end of the like '90s Satanic Panic was like
Yeah.
the Manson and all that shit. Like
Yeah.
that's demonic.
Yeah.
You can't
yeah.
play it.
We not only did we play Mortal Kombat, we played Mutant League Football.
I love Mutant League
Nice.
Football. It's a fucking shit game.
No, it's great. It's great, man. It's awesome.
It looks cool. That you could be weird, ugly, but the
Dude,
gameplay is weird.
You could be Bones Jackson. How dope is that? A skeleton that throws a football.
That's pretty tight.
It's,
and it's a play
amazing.
on Bo Jackson.
But some of the teams on Mutant League Football are straight up like one of the coaches is the devil. He's the devil in church. He made his way. He snuck his way into my life in
Yeah.
church.
Yeah.
But I loved it. And I remember playing that and Mortal Kombat and like the blood and the quote unquote realism.
Dude.
That was my religion.
That's sick.
I did a lot of bad shit in church.
Dude, same.
I did a couple of bad things. In
You
church.
did some bad things.
Did a lot of bad things in church. Whoopsie daisy.
I might have done worse things in church or on church related events,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
retreats.
Yeah.
Getting a hand job in a church bus on your way to Falls Creek, is that
It's the most religious thing
That's
on
the
the
most thing
planet.
you can do.
It's a thing that happened.
Yeah.
It does happen quite a lot.
Dude, Falls Creek was bonkers, my guy.
Dude, MASH. How many kids went to Falls Creek back then? Probably a
Thousands.
few thousand. Let's say 3,500.
Yeah.
Let's say 3. Let's just make it an even 3. Throw 3,000 kids whose bodies are exploding. They're fighting, they're fingering, they're rubbing things together.
Yeah.
Just seeing what'll stick.
Yeah.
Put them in there for a week.
And it's 3,000 kids every single week. It's a different batch of kids every week.
Yeah.
Get them high on Jesus. Start making them feel those feelings you felt at places like that when you're surrounded by people feeling the same feelings. Then turn them loose. Just turn them loose. Let them go walk in the woods.
There was so much fucking free time.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like every day was like, all right, wake up. Okay, check. Go to church for like 2 hours. Check. What about the rest of the day?
Well, you're going to eat lunch
You're gonna
and then you're going to go
learn
fuck
how to
around.
finger bang. That's what the whole rest of the day is. Get out there, dude.
Here's what's crazy. This is why I think Falls Creek is worse than prison. And I'm saying Falls Creek loosely. I never went to Falls
Church
Creek.
camp.
I went to different church camps.
Yeah.
So you have these kids who are literally burning inside.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta come.
Yeah.
You know, or you just gotta like be a young person who's horny.
Yeah.
Touch a tit.
Learning, and even from the female's perspective, you know, it's like they're learning how to be young women then, and they're getting breasts and they're beautiful and
Getting into boys or
soft.
girls or whatever they're getting into.
Okay. Oh, yeah, no, we got
so
it.
you throw them all together and you
And you give them games to play outside.
you do all that, and then you stick them in some bunks in some rooms like fucking prison.
Yeah, dude.
I went from being horny and like loving whatever girl I met that week, you know, you had your camp girlfriend, to being in fucking jail with a bunch of dudes that were bigger than me and had pubes
And open showers and stuff.
I remember seeing like hang and dong and being like,
How wide is that?
I saw the biggest
skipped.
dick in real life at church camp for multiple years. I saw the weirdest shit at church camp. I saw a dude's. He had one nut. All right, hold on. That was the size of a potato. All right,
Giant nut.
and then he had one that was just like, you know, regular old dangly bits.
Yeah.
And we were like, because
regular old teenage nut.
dude. And everyone was talking about like weird dicks they'd seen. And like, I'm on the top bunk looking down at my friends. I'm like, okay, what is this conversation? Talking about weird shit we've seen, weird balls, weird dicks.
As you do.
Oh, yeah. And if you say you didn't, fight me, dude. You're a liar.
May I interject real quick? So growing up, you know you have a dick as a young boy. Actually, you
Right.
don't know you have a dick.
No, you just got a thing.
You just got a little
This is where I piss. It's my
that's all it is used for.
yeah,
It's
it's
for
my piss
pissing.
finger, dude. It's not,
When you find out about sex at all, like, so how does that
Piss
even
finger.
work? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know what an erection was. Like, how do you get it to do? Where does it go? You just jam it in there?
yeah.
No, you know what you do? The only logical thing, you make your hand into a circle and fuck it.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that can reach.
Dude.
You know, like once you know,
Yeah.
and that's the exact time that you're going to these church camps.
Yeah.
It's insane. So I'm sorry.
No. It's fine. To finish the weird nut thing is talking about weird shit. And then this dude walks up, completely was out of the conversation. He walked in with his nut in his hand, his left nut. And he was just like, you guys want to see something super weird? And we all looked at the same time. We were like, oh my God. Like,
I bet there was
What
some
is
sort of a
this?
growth in that
What
nut.
was
no,
it?
what it was, he was one of the skateboard guys.
Mm-hmm.
And he had done a sick 50-50 grind on a rail.
I see
And
where
the
this is going.
board slipped out. And he fell on that one left nut. So
Oh my God.
what it was,
I love Christian skateboarders, though.
he is not Christian. No one who went there is. But it was all fluid in that nut. He went to the doctor and was like, yo, hey, what up?
Oh, so he had to bust that nut?
No, they just drained the nut. And not in the fun way with fucking a syringe. Whoop.
Yes. Reverse turkey baster.
Yeah. Dude. And he wore girl pants 100% of the time. And I was like, where are you hiding this nut, my guy?
Oh, that's getting
What
tucked
is
right up in
this?
that butthole.
Dude, he had to
Or
sit on
around.
his fluid nut then. It was crazy.
Sitting on your nuts.
He belvedered. Belvedered by choice.
Dude,
Sounds tight. No, it doesn't.
sounds like a great
doesn't.
life.
it was fucking great, though. It was cool for everyone else but him.
Dude.
You know?
We did some bad shit at church camp. Well, we did some weird shit. So, did you ever get into Bloody Mary as a kid?
Bloody Mary was a big one. Yeah.
We did that shit at church camp.
I did it
Which
at
is
church.
the
That's where you
opposite
do it.
reason of why your parents
where
are
you do it.
sending you there.
Bloody Mary, the best place to teach children, if parents, if you have children, teach them the game Bloody Mary. And if they go to church, tell them to find the creepiest part of the church, maybe the basement, or maybe there's an upstairs area that the kids scared of. Go up there, make sure all the lights are out, find the shittiest bathroom, go in that bathroom, keep the lights out, play Bloody Mary in a bathroom at church, far away from any adults. It's fucking creepy.
Now, for those of you that don't know what Bloody Mary is, let us explain.
Yeah.
You find a bathroom. You turn out the lights in that bathroom.
Check.
This is now. We might all have different variables, but I'm curious to see how this
regional.
is regionally spread.
Okay.
So after you do that, you run the faucet.
Yep.
You get a little water in your hand,
Oh,
and you
the water
splash it on the mirror. Did you splash?
I was not aware of that.
Yeah,
part of it.
that's what we
Okay.
did. You
Wow.
because the water was a conduit for the demons to come through.
Wow.
Fucking baller, dude.
That's way more.
So then after you do that, you start spinning in circles, and you go Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
3 times.
I think you did it 3 times.
3 times. Yeah.
I think as an adult looking back, I realize that I was just dizzy in the dark with the boner. Like,
Dizzy in the dark.
yeah. That's all it was. I was dizzy, and usually when you're dizzy, you use your eyes
That's your
to write.
10th country record. Dizzy in the dark.
You use your eyes to like write yourself.
Yeah.
Well, when you're in the fucking dark and you have a boner and you're a kid, you can't really
The
do
blood's
that.
rushing downstairs.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
focus is on that. Yeah. And you think you see something in the mirror.
So you guys didn't splash?
Didn't splash, but did do the spin.
See, we had to do it with a dry erase marker. So you like go in the bathroom, turn the faucet on, write Bloody Mary on the wall,
so you're going
on the mirror.
on the mirror,
One
Okay.
step further.
and then you do the spinny spin, and then you see the devil.
So one time we did this several times. We did this at school. We did this at church camp.
Any chance you got.
So there was this kid in my class named Adam, and he was like your stereotypical like blonde bowl cut nerd with like Coke bottle glasses, like wedgie high waters. And one time we're doing this, and he runs out of the bathroom after we're done, and we follow him out of the bathroom, and he's running down the hall, and at the top of his lungs he's going, "I saw the devil! I saw the devil!" He screamed it for like 3 minutes straight, dude.
Wait, was this at a church?
This was at school.
Oh,
What
okay.
if he did, though?
Where?
Metal. Metal. That's
Where?
what.
And that's probably what it was. It probably wasn't the devil. It was probably a senior, a 5-year senior coming out of the stall.
You saw a picture of Dio.
Yeah.
What if the devil just happened to had to take a shit and he was in the stall minding
Yeah.
his own business,
Hey,
reading
what's
the Devil Times, and Adam went in there and opened the door because he was all dizzy,
the devil.
and he saw the devil's potato nut hitting the water,
Just floating.
and then like the
Looks like-
devil looks
like a
at the
berry.
camera and he's like, "I just can't catch a break."
So yeah, Bloody Mary was one of them. Did you ever do when the movie Candyman came out? Did you do Candyman? It's essentially Bloody Mary, but
What's Candyman?
It's like it's
you say Candyman 3 times and do a mirror, and he comes.
Now, did this come out after the movie?
Yeah, it was like that happens in the movie. That's how you summon the Candyman.
Did the movie predate the ritual for your group of friends?
I was like,
no.
hell no.
I mean,
No
I did Bloody Mary when I was like a little kid, and then I saw Candyman. I'm like, oh, that's another way of doing it.
Did you
Get
ever
this
do
guy.
Candyman?
I did Candyman, but it doesn't do anything. Bloody Mary does. Bloody Mary, at least, it has a tradition behind it, and it seems older than it is. I'm sure people have been playing Bloody Mary for like hundreds and hundreds of years.
Dude, it's so tight. And you know what? I would like to be personally responsible for handing that down to the next generation.
Oh, dude.
I want to get a notebook, like a small one, not a very thick one. I don't want this to take very long. Like a 3-page notebook, wide ruled, and I want to like scrawl all this evil shit in it.
Yeah.
Not real evil.
Right.
Because I don't fuck with real evil, but like fake evil.
Yo, real
And then
evil,
just
I
toss
do
it in
not
the
fuck
woods.
with you.
No, I want to sneak into a school dressed as a janitor. I got a mop,
A mustache.
I got a bucket, I got the coveralls,
Okay.
and
But there's no water in the bucket. It's the notebook.
Well, no, the notebook's in the shirt.
Oh.
So I can like slide it out like a villain, and I want to go into a library or like in a bathroom and like put it in the vent or put it between 2 books that I know somebody's gonna grab. I want to plant the demon seed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I got the demon seed planted in me as a kid. Raised in church, it made that bad stuff feel even scarier and worse.
What you do is like you're giving in doing so you would be giving them an urban legend. You'd be giving them because I don't think kids have like they eat fucking Tide Pods to entertain each other. No,
It's strange, dude.
is anyone like
I don't get it.
the kids Bloody Mary?
Dude, thin them out. It's fine.
let them eat pods.
Yeah, if you're going to eat a Tide Pod, look, we don't need you.
Yeah.
I went to Walgreens today to pick up some medicine, and I'm walking down the aisle. I got to get a cleaning product, and in the cleaning
You're
product
being
aisle
very general right now.
is the Tide Pods, and I drop what's in my hand, and I go, what the fuck? I like, you know what they put like fancy cologne or like expensive shit in, like
Yeah.
those little plastic cases with the lock on the bottom of it. Every single Tide Pod was locked because these fucking kids. I thought it was a joke. Apparently, it is that bad.
I thought it was a meme based on something that really didn't exist.
Yeah.
Like this
a
is
pedo.
so
Tide
stupid.
Pods are real.
And so
Hold
is
on,
the
maybe-
devil.
Okay, what if this was just like a big ploy from Mr. Tide? He's
No,
like,
Mr. Clean. He's like trying to
makes-
fuck Tide over.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck Tide. Hey, kids be eating Tide Pods.
They don't even put guns in those locked boxes. Like you
No.
can just go pick up a gun at a gun store.
I could go to a pawn shop and be like, hey, give me that Glock 9mm. I'll give you $200 for it. Okay, here you go. Bye.
Well, no, I think what you're saying is if you go to Walmart, right? We're back at Walmart.
Yeah.
If you want to just, say you're going to steal Tide Pods, right?
To ingest them.
They are harder, I
fucking
feel like,
idiot.
to steal than if you walked up to like where you buy guns at Walmart.
Yeah.
You can pick those up.
Yeah.
Like you can just take. It's got a little like wire thing
Or
on it.
knives.
Yeah.
You can go to Academy Sports, just grab a fucking knife off the thing. You're
Yeah.
like, all right, I can go stab somebody with this.
If I had wire cutters, like I could just walk up, grab a rifle, walk out.
That alarm's gonna sound though.
It's fine.
I got
You
a
have
gun. I'm
now.
fine.
I got a gun now.
I'm fine. That grandpa up front checking my receipt. You
Yeah.
don't have a gun.
Checked out by me and my new gun I stole. Because like as soon as you run, like if someone steals a gun from you, I feel like as soon as he leaves your sight, assume he brought bullets, and then everyone else is going
Or
to
assume he was around
too.
the area where you have the ammunition for that gun. You just go, well, I cut that. I could easily just break this glass and get the bullets right here.
Yeah, I have this gun now. That's easy. Yeah.
I never got that. Like in the movies, when somebody steals somebody's car, the guy always like runs out. He's like, "Hey, get back here! Somebody call the cops!"
Yeah.
Every time, never fails. You know, the guy could just throw it in reverse and kill you.
Yeah.
So fast.
If he's gonna steal your car, if he's gonna steal your car,
Yeah.
he might go ahead and kill you. Like,
Yeah.
there's not a big. I mean, you're going to jail either way if you get
Yeah.
caught.
Well, there's that. There's also the time frame of the guy gets in the car, steals it, and then drives off. But then the guy immediately comes, how do you know it's your how do you know your car's getting stolen, man? It was 1987. You didn't have like an alarm that let you know. It's like, I'm gonna feel like my Buick LeSabre is getting stolen right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I better run outside with like half of my face shaved.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. What was your first amusement park?
It was Bell's.
What's Bell's?
So we had Bell's Amusement Park in Tulsa, and it was this family, the Bell's family, that opened up a fucking theme park. It was rad. I loved that place.
Was there coasters and shit?
There was one coaster. It was my first roller coaster I ever rode on. It was called the Zynga, or the Zingo.
Bazinga, yeah.
I think it was called the Zingo. and it was just a
The
white
Zinger.
Zingo.
All right. Made up word.
Yeah. It's a theme park.
Yeah, of course. No, you make up any word you want. You're at a theme park. Go nuts.
It was a white, shitty roller coaster, wooden roller coaster. Man, it was so fun. I loved it. I went on that all the time, and then there was a ride that I rode on every time, even though it scared the fuck out of me. It was called the Phantasmagorium.
That sounds evil.
I'm looking at it right now. It looks fucking dope.
The Phantasmagorium?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, it's a roller coaster, but it's also a haunted house. So like, they had a part where it looked like you were about to get hit by a bus. Yeah. Yep, dude.
Look, the O is a madman.
Yeah.
The
dude.
O in the font is a crazy man.
Yeah.
I would not fuck with that today.
It's scary with an IE and multiple E's.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Was it scary?
I was
This
scared.
place looks fucking dope. Why didn't I not know about this place?
I was scared every time I rode it. That's how I feel like I blame that roller coaster on the fact, like on me liking to be scared, you know? Because I was like, I'm going to ride this thing until I'm not scared anymore. Like, I have to do it. And eventually I did, and then I just started riding it for fun because it was tight. But yeah, it was scary as fuck.
See,
yeah.
I'm just not a thrill seeker.
Yeah, you're right. Zingo.
Yeah.
I recently have been hit with the overwhelming urge to get a new car.
Yeah, I know.
I want a new car.
Yeah.
I don't need a new car. My car is not even that old, and it's almost paid off.
Well, you know, that's society telling you. Robin.
No, it's not. It's my middle-agedness.
Why do you want a
creeping
new
in.
car? But you want something younger.
Oh, younger. I don't know.
He wants
What do you want?
the new old school car, pretty much. Like,
If I could go down to this is gonna make I'm cringing before I even deliver.
no, who
Just
cares?
say it, man.
I want a 2016 Camaro V8.
Midlife crisis.
No, it's not a convertible,
Okay.
Yeah.
but I want it to be black, or I want it to be pewter gray, and I want it to have black wheels, and I want it to be fast.
And loud.
Loud, I could care less. I don't want loud because I like listen to podcasts. So I want it to be fast and very quiet.
Okay, but roomy.
It's not roomy. There's there is a back seat.
There is, yeah.
And guess what? That I'm gonna go on the record here and say that back seat can hold a lot of things.
Yeah.
Car seat,
Car seat.
medium dog,
Medium dog.
two small people,
Groceries.
2 grocery bags.
Two small
grocery
people
bags.
and a medium dog. How's the trunk?
Trunk's not bad.
Could you fit like a cooler in there?
Yeah. Oh, the trunk's actually pretty spacious
Okay,
in a
yeah.
Camaro because there's a little less backseat room because the trunk's big.
Yeah.
Which
Anyways,
makes total
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
put them in the trunk.
Yeah. Whatever.
Pull up to the mall the other day, and I feel like it was a sign from God. I pull up and I park and I get out, and right next to me is this beautiful Camaro.
All black with black wheels.
This one was bright orange, like the flame in this
it
candle
was
right
like
here.
a Fiesta
It
red.
was, it was like a orangish red sparkle.
Like the General Lee almost.
More red.
Okay.
Yeah, more red. It was beautiful. It was like a sunset in July. It was beautiful.
You're in love, dude.
I got out. I walked. Dylan can attest. I walked straight up to the car and looked in the car like I was at the fucking fair.
Like it was, yeah.
Someone's car.
He's straight up, yeah. I've been to a lot of car
I touched that
fairs
car.
with
Someone
my
did that to my
grandparents.
car. Like,
Yeah.
it's creepy.
I've been to the car show with my grandpa, went all the time, and you walked up on that car like it was fucking there. You're like, yeah, this person's clearly not gonna give a fuck. or they're not fucking here.
You walked up on it like it was for fucking sale.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I touched it. I did that. I did that thing where you cup your hands.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Imagine pulling down a periscope.
well, yeah, you
I was
gotta
doing
get,
that.
You gotta
Yeah.
get the sun out, and you gotta. I want to see what's inside what's it look like.
Well, the windows were tinted,
What's the day? Yeah.
so I had to get in there and
You gotta
look
get real
hard.
deep in there. Someone did that to my car. I was at Red Cup the other day. So I was sitting in the window, looking out. It's a beautiful day. I'm enjoying my coffee, and I see this just old man. He leaves Red Cup, goes outside, walks past my car, does one of those like 2-step double takes, comes back, and he starts talking to someone. I can't tell what they're saying because, you know, I'm looking through a window. I'm imagining what he's saying is he's talking to the other guy who's just bedazzled in like punk rock. Just he's a
cartoon.
He's a cartoon. And imagine the guy saying, "Is your car? Yeah, hell of a car. Real interesting look to it. I'm just imagining this is what he's saying. Because then he does the thing, he walks around it, and then he leans in and puts his hand on a window.
He periscopes.
And I'm just staring at him with a big smile on my face. And he looks and kind of looks inside of me, and I go, beep, beep, to my car.
That's awesome. Did it make you feel good that he was checking out your car?
Yeah, it's like, I do have a cool car.
You do have a stylish car.
Yeah, it fits my style. I would love to have a, quote, muscle car like that, like a Camaro or a Corvette or something of that nature. However, I would be extremely worried about the most minimal scratch or anything. Would you be the guy, if you had that car, would you be that dude that parks it way at the other end of the parking lot?
I do that with my egg that I drive right now. My egg with wheels.
We're going to...
in my commuter car.
I'll Uber because I don't want to fuck up my commuter car.
So I was thinking about this Camaro.
Yeah.
And how bad I want it. And how I could afford it. You know, I could afford it. I could afford it. I have a car payment now.
Your car's got trade-in value.
It does, dude. It does.
That's the thing. Is like, if it's something that you want to do, like get a new car, you got to sell that car. Like, write me out.
Yeah, dude. You don't want to sleep on it.
Yeah. But I have plenty of hobbies. I have plenty of things that I'm into. I started thinking about stuff. And I'm sure we all do this. Like, you acquire a bunch of stuff and you get real into stuff for a while. And that stuff could be anything. It could be a new phone. It could be a hobby. You know, it could be a book. It could be anything. And then you get that stuff and then you realize you don't need that stuff. So then I personally, like, and I know Josh, you're the same, like, you sell the stuff.
Yeah.
Or you downsize or whatever.
Downsize, give it away. Yeah, whatever. You
My
purge.
car is fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Guess what? It has Bluetooth. I know.
But here's the thing, let's say this, Rob. How long have you been driving that vehicle?
I bought it brand new in 2012. It will be paid off this year.
So let's just knock one more. You got the 7-year itch.
I do.
You've been with it. You've been with it long enough. You know the ins and outs.
Oh, I know the ins and outs.
She snores in her sleep. At first, you thought that was cute, and then you're like, you know, it's the third night in a row I haven't really gotten to go to bed till 2 a.m. Talk about your car.
That take you 7? Does that take you 7 years?
No, I mean that's what they say a 7-year itch is.
No.
I don't fucking know. But no, I'm not feeling with my car. I do kind of, because then I'll see like a cool car. I'm like, I wish I had that one. I'm still paying on this one. It's still cool enough for me right now.
Well, it's the realist in me versus the fantasy side of me. Like the dad in me, the realist in me, the cheap ass in me.
Says it's still drivable.
More than drivable, my car is fine.
Yeah.
Never had a problem with it.
You could drive your car across country if you wanted to.
I could.
Several times.
I could. I could drive my car around the world if I wanted to.
If there were means to do so.
No, you.
Yeah. It's a pontoon. It's a
It's a pawn car.
hovercraft.
Nice.
It's a, what's another word? What's
Just
the thing,
any word?
What's the boat thing that goes on sand
duck.
and land? What's
Yeah,
that called? It's not a hoverboard.
Well, no.
Hovercraft.
Hovercraft.
Is it? No,
No, it's
because
not
a
a
hovercraft hovers.
right.
I don't remember what that's called.
It's a tactical vehicle of some sort.
It's got a name. It's got a name because you can ride them in like Louisiana.
All-terrain vehicles? I don't know.
And I'm not talking wheels and a boat bottom. I'm talking inflatable round bottom that has a fan on the back that can go on the land and in the water.
Oh,
Amphibious transport.
No, I know that.
Wait, you're talking about
They're called duck boats. Is what they're
No.
called.
the boats in Louisiana? Are you talking
These guys.
Is that what you were
they're
saying?
Like that.
No, it's got a blow up base. It's got a big donut on the bottom and a fan on the back.
That is a hover. That's a, yeah.
Hovercraft?
HOV, yeah, it's a hover.
I think I'm wrong.
I had a remote control one of those when I was a child.
Yeah, me too. It was fucking dope. You know what else was dope? The RC car that had the tank wheels.
Yeah.
Turbo Tracks is what it was called. I was obsessed with that shit.
RC cars are pretty dope.
So
Anyway.
the dad me, it's fine. Then the fantasy me. Oh man, you know how fun it'd be to drive a Camaro back and forth to work every day? Like I could get on the turnpike and fucking haul ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like it's tight, it's low, it looks very like modern, it's cool. But you know what? I'm not a thrill seeker. I'm never gonna go fast in it.
Yeah. Here, I think if you got it, you would though.
Yeah.
2, you'd also have to invest in a carport, or you'd have to start utilizing your garage as a.
Very true. Didn't even think about that. Thank you. You just
Hail-
saved
dude,
me a lot of money.
Hail happens a lot in Oklahoma City.
Well, oh yeah, there's no way to get a car in that garage at all.
Not right now.
No.
Carport it.
Well,
I got to replace that wood.
yeah.
I have a little troll bridge that goes into my garage, and there's
Yeah.
like a fucking moat that goes under it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's
That
like
wood
that
is rotten.
it's like shaky ass bridge and fucking name any movie where they have to cross a rickety fucking sky bridge across something.
A sky bridge,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's a rickety sky bridge.
And it always falls, and then
Yeah.
you swing on it. Yeah.
And then someone's holding on for dear life.
Which no one could hold on to that.
No.
If you're swinging at maximum velocity and you slam into the
you're-
side of a mountain,
Well, you're falling.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're Sylvester fucking Stallone in Cliffhanger, which that did happen. You're gone. You're dead. Anyways, you're not dead. You're very much alive. You're a young man. You pay your car off this year. Here's what you do. You take this year to put it down the banks, the boo banks, pay off your car, and the second you get your car paid off, you pull that out of the bank and you go, do I still want that car?
right.
Because once it's paid off,
Yeah.
then you just take it, you trade it in, they go, oh, that's a great down payment, blah, blah, blah. And then you just start that process all over again.
I just think not having a car payment sounds fucking dope because I've had a car
You
payment
have the
for the
rest of
last.
your life though.
I've had 10 years. 10 years of a car payment.
I've said that too. And
Different
I've had,
cars.
I've had many, many, many years where I did not have a car payment, and those years were fantastic. However, I drove. When you don't have car payments, you tend to get the car that you can afford to pay outright for.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a fantastic job, you could probably afford around $2,000 max. So you're driving around in like a Honda Accord or a
Daewoo?
Daewoo Lanos. Actually, my favorite. I had an '89 Honda Civic SI hatchback.
Was that the red one?
It was a red one. Loved that car. Drove it literally till the wheels came off, and then I sold it for $1,000,
Yeah.
which then I put down on a car.
You've always been a car flipper. You ever had a brand new car?
No. The closest thing I had to a new car was the car that I have now, which is beat up. I love that car though.
It's a Dodge Caliber.
It's
Dodge
your little.
Caliber.
It's like a tank. It's like a
Yeah.
little tank.
You know what was my little tank though? For real, my favorite car.
Oh, my little tank.
My little tank was a '97.
Tank.
It was a Jeep Cherokee.
Those are dope. Sorry, I just had a thought about my little tank. Like a Republican children's toy commercial where it's like, my little tank! Pff, eat it, Jerusalem! Like some kid, like, with battle... Anyways.
Yeah.
Was a Jeep, huh? Jeeps are good cars. You could drive a 19 any year Jeep for fucking ever. As long as you keep it maintained. Maybe you do that. Sell your car. It's paid off, sell it, and then buy yourself a nice
See,
Jeep.
What I was
It's not
going
a
to say...
Camaro.
Or
is
Volkswagen.
Does your dad fix up cars?
No, he doesn't fix them up. He keeps them maintained. He's great
Yeah.
about that shit. Like he can change some spark plug wires. We can, change some brakes. All that dad shit. But he doesn't like restore cars or anything.
Yeah.
Never has.
See, I was going to say maybe you could, instead of going for the 2016 Camaro, you buy an old one
Yeah, dude.
that runs and everything, needs a little work, but not like a lot of work. And then you hang out with your dad, fix up this Camaro. That could be cool. Maybe. And it won't nearly cost you that much. You could keep that car, save up for
Get
your
your
Camaro.
project.
Yeah, get you a project, but don't get like a fucking heavy duty project.
Right.
Get
No,
something
you-
like the engine works, transmission's Gucci. Like it just needs some shit.
Can I call it
Yeah.
a rust bucket?
Yeah, dude.
You're going to put it on. It's going to be
No,
in
you
the
don't want rust.
No
You don't want
rust.
It's
No,
going to be in
no.
the driveway, at the front of the driveway, obviously, closest to the house. It's going to be on, what do you call that? Parking's like bricks, pretty much. It'll be up
It's on blocks.
on blocks.
There
It'll
you
be
go.
worked. It's a work in progress,
Do you got one of those like cherry pickers that you can pull the engine out?
and there'll be a tarp over it half the time.
Of course, always the tarp.
So I was
The
like, what is
tarp
that?
is the-
I'm working on this Camaro. When's the last time you were working on it? 6 months ago, maybe. I think is what.
Yeah.
The tarp is the poor man's carport. It's a carport that touches your car,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
like it's
It's
the
a blanket
same
for your car.
It's a car
Yeah.
blanket.
Yeah.
A tarp is okay. So you could go to an AutoZone or O'Reilly's, any car store, and you could buy a fitted car cover.
Yeah, but it's like those fitted couch covers that never
They
fits
never
right,
quite fit right,
and they're
yeah.
always ugly and
Yeah.
stupid.
Or those are pretty expensive. Well, you just go to fucking Walmart, buy yourself a fucking 20 by 20 tarp or however big it is for like $10. Fuck it, do that and get some bungee cords.
Now,
I've done that several times.
I love the word tarp. That aside, I want you to picture a tarp. Your classic tarp.
Blue tarp.
What color do you picture a classic tarp?
Oh, it's blue.
Right? Like bright yet deep blue. Tarp blue.
Tarp
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah.
It's tart blue.
Yeah,
Get a Camaro in tarp blue.
I do want, and the reason I want 2016, I've done the research. That's my favorite body style. I don't like the brand new ones. I don't like the 17s and the 18s.
They fuck with it.
They just made it a little too transformery in the last couple of years.
That's what they do with cars now.
It's like they smash them and put more little angles on them, like Lady Gaga's face, you know?
They just
she
barely
looks
do
like an
anything
alien.
to the bodies. They're like, we're going to tweak it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, but like back in the day, like a 1972 Challenger looks different than all the ones before that or all the ones after that. And it's like big shit. But now they're like, we're going to charge you, $7,000 extra because we little.
I thought for a second you were Donald Trump selling.
We just like pinched it. We just pinched it.
The clay thing. We just whoop,
and then you did like
we did that.
You Diantworded it. You just like they're like beep.
Yeah.
Or you just you pull how you pull a fake dick in your khaki pants.
Yeah.
You just do the beep. Now it's got a fake dick on it.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, this one has GPS. Motherfucker, my phone has had GPS for 7 years. I don't give a fuck. All right, I don't need all this. Like, I don't know.
Well, I will say this though. Kate's car has that Apple Play.
Yeah,
Is that what it's called?
don't-
Apple Play?
I don't know.
Apple Car? It's not Apple Car. That's what I rode around in when I was a kid.
Apple car.
Apple AirPlay? No. Fuck. I don't know. Apple in the car. We'll call it that.
Let us know. Hit us up. Email us.
Apple in the car.
Well, we'll call it a potato in the khakis.
Okay.
It's fucking dope. And yes, I have GPS on my phone, but you know what? It's way cooler when it just pops up on your screen.
Yeah, here's the thing though.
Yeah.
On a big screen.
My car has GPS as well, and it's fine for the most part. And then you decide to get on a highway, and Oklahoma has changed their highway system in the past like year or two or whatever.
Yeah.
Like they've changed. So put an address, and my GPS is like, oh, you should get off here. I'm like, there's not a fucking exit here. Or you get off on that exit, and it's like, oh, I'm not supposed to get off another like 5 exits because you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna get on my phone and I'm gonna Google Map.
Yeah.
Well, that reminds me. You know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because your map thing is outdated.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminds me of this song I've been singing lately. I've been doing a lot of phone maintenance, like cleaning off the phone. I had to reset my phone.
Yeah.
So I had to back up my phone, upload my images, apps to the cloud, reset the phone, re-download the apps. And as I was doing that, there were tons and tons of updates, like 40. I got a lot of apps. I like apps.
Yeah.
I go through apps like napkins. I love them.
Just
I use them, I wad them up, and I throw them away.
like nut rag. It's like that app was cool. See you later. App.
So as I'm downloading all these apps, I've been singing a little song. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yeah,
No, don't.
Yeah.
Are you joking? You're gonna.
You do all that
No,
to
you're
bring
gonna.
it up.
You're gonna sing the
You
damn song.
Sing the goddamn song.
Stop me if you heard this one. You've got to keep your apps updated.
Oh.
Over and over.
Just that part.
Just the line.
Yeah.
You got to keep your apps updated. Isn't that fun?
It is fun.
It fits perfectly. Give it a try, Dylan. You have to. I feel like I feel like we're initiating you right now into the satanic
I implore
podcast
you the
cult.
next time you're listening to the Cat or some terrestrial shit radio, because you're not going to put on fucking come out and play on your phone. Next time it comes on, let it play and try not to sing to yourself.
This is what you hear. You got to keep your apps updated. It's perfect. It's perfect. That was not very good. No, it's not dinging.
It's not. You don't got a ding. You know, so you
A little Foley work.
you just talking about what you had to do to update your phone caused me so much anxiety. I don't want to have to put all my shit somewhere else. My phone still every day says update. Nope, I'll do it later. Nope, I'll do it later.
Huh.
No, I'll do it later.
I'm totally opposite. You know why?
Hmm.
You have to keep your apps updated.
No, because if you update your phone, that's when shit starts going fucking shitty with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have what you would
Getting
call
shitty with it.
a newer phone,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but it's already slow as shit. They put out an update and it's like it's locking up.
Yeah.
The texting is weird. Like it's laggy.
Mhm.
And sometimes like somebody's response will somehow travel backwards in time and pop up before what I just sent them in my feed.
Weird.
It happens all the time.
See, you know what's funny is how much you talk about iPhones being so great. I'm pretty sure my phone is older than yours, and that shit does not happen to me.
Oh, yeah?
iPhone.
Can I
Yeah.
do this? I took a screenshot. Can your phone do that?
Can I take a screenshot of my
Yes, you
phone?
can.
Yeah. You know what I can also do? Plug headphones in. A dab.
Oh.
No,
Oh no. You might be right.
I'm a little. I said it the other day out loud without. I have no real. I have a cursory knowledge of fucking Apple products, but out loud I go, yeah. After Steve Jobs died, Apple sure shit the bed. Like I know what I'm talking about because I've owned an iPhone
Yeah.
for 2 years. I'm like, yeah. What happened?
Joshua Jobs Montgomery over
Steve
there.
Jobs died.
Well, he shit the bed for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, like, but
when he
as a
died?
company,
Oh
it-
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Just rotted out.
well, it's cancer. You're gonna shit the bed.
You got rot ass. Amen.
And I'm pretty sure it was ass cancer that he had.
Well, then we shouldn't joke about that.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, but we could joke about all
it's
other
fine,
kinds of
he's
things.
dead.
He's
He
dead.
can't hear it.
It's Steve Jobs. I mean,
You have this product that's great.
First of all, Steve Jobs. Enough with this thing.
yeah.
The pinching of the soul patch.
Well,
That's
what's
like,
cool is
Steve Jobs had a soul patch.
It is enough.
No, but he still did that
Yeah.
devilish pose all the time, like
Oh, the Anton LaVey
like
pose?
the I'm smart. You
I'm
know
thinking
that?
about
Okay,
something.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. You know, maybe not just add bells and whistles to a product. Maybe make something that actually you don't have to. Maybe I shouldn't have to update my shit every fucking 6 months.
That sounds like an SNL skit, like
Yeah.
a phone for dads.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
the Wrangler jeans commercial with
Yeah,
Brett Favre,
but-
but like a phone for dads, like it's made out of denim.
But it's Brett Favre. He's
Yeah.
like, hey, apps. What do they do?
No, it comes with the apps already installed.
Yeah, because you
got
don't
your-
want to fuck
But
with that.
they're all the apps that dads need.
Yeah,
you got
Sports Center. Yes.
The weather.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all it is.
Maybe fantasy football.
Yeah.
like an easy
No.
jitterbug version.
No, but like
of
you know
it.
how you can like make your own little folders. Your main screen is a giant weather app.
Yeah.
It's like click that first. I gotta check the weather first.
Yeah.
Gotta
That's
see if
what
it's
dads
windy
do
or
every
not.
day, right? They wake up. I want to know how hot it is outside. How cold it is outside. Why? Because I've had kids, and that's my job now.
I need to know that for my child's safety.
Yeah, just in case if it's too windy for me, I can text all my kids.
Oh, I need
"Hey,
something to
it's
talk
windy
about
outside."
I got something to talk about at the diner or at the barbershop when I get my hair cut.
Yeah.
Like, hell, it's windy today. You know, tomorrow. I read tomorrow it's gonna be even colder than it was today. You believe that?
Instead of Uber, there's an app called Barber,
Barber app.
and somebody like comes to your house and cuts your hair.
Dude, that's a good dad app. I'm gonna hit that one up to my friend Jake Morrissey, high style barbershop.
But it has to be spelled like BARBR. You know, it has to be like a clever take.
Yeah.
Barber.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so they'll be annoyed at it.
The Home Depot app is built in,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Loyalty points. Any place where you get loyalty points, it's automatically.
The charger has to be way better than either of these chargers.
Oh no, it'll be a nice like Black and Decker thick, just thick.
There's a flashlight on the charger.
Yeah, so you can click it so you can see it going in.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
It's indestructible. Indestructible. Has the built-in apps.
Huge letters on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
You ever seen an old person's text messages?
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I might be getting a little long in the tooth, but guess what? Forever, until the day I die, my font will be small on my phone. Because you know why? You just pull it closer to your face.
Yeah.
Or you ever seen somebody's
denial, Robbie.
You ever seen somebody's where it's like 3 words on a line?
Yeah, my dad. That's where my dad's phone is. My dad. Everyone can see exactly what you're talking about.
You can see it from space.
But you have to scroll. It could say, "Hey, where are we meeting?" And it's like, "Hey, where are we meeting?"
Yeah.
And you like scroll up.
I feel like, you know, if you have a grandma or a grandpa that's like 80, 90 years old, she shouldn't be receiving texts. You should be calling her.
Call your fucking grandma.
You
She's
should
going
be
to die
calling her,
soon.
Or you should be at that nursing home all the time. Because if she can't read the texts, she needs to be taken care of.
If you're
You know what
over
I'm
the
saying?
age of 18 and you're texting your grandma, you're a piece of shit. Call your grandma.
No.
Call her.
There's a lot of young grandmas out there these days. There's a
That
lot
is
of
very true.
I know.
Okay.
I'm thinking of a hip grandma right now.
I text
She
my
texts.
grandma.
Yeah,
If
granny's
your-
text.
If your granny is over the age of 72 and you're texting granny, or if your granny's... Well,
I don't know, dude.
If your granny wears diapers, you should
Okay.
probably fucking call your granny.
Okay, yeah.
If your granny's incapable of wiping her own ass, then yeah, call your grandma. But you know
she
what?
ain't picking up a phone.
No.
There's a lot of high-tech grannies out there.
High-tech grannies.
Yeah.
My grandma just got on Facebook, and it is weird.
Why?
Cause
Are you on Facebook a lot?
yeah,
Okay.
I don't ever post.
But you look. You
But,
lurk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm lurking.
A lurker.
I'm Facebook lurking.
Might be private messaging.
Maybe.
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 Not.
So, since my grandma got Facebook, now she texts me, and she also Facebook messages me. And the other day we were doing it at the same time, and I was like,
Yeah.
you don't have to. You can just text me. We don't have to have two different conversations on two different things.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine.
She's just excited.
She is really excited. Yeah, sure.
She didn't have that.
I'm guilty of that too, though. Like because I don't really get on Facebook a lot, other than like for boys, or I use the Messenger a lot. I do like the Messenger. Like I don't have the Facebook app on my phone, and I'm not saying that to brag. I just don't get on there. Like I just don't want to. I've already got everybody hidden anyways. I use it for work. I use it for boys. I also use the
sell
Messenger
shit.
service.
That's what I use my Facebook for, selling shit.
Yeah. But I hate that sometimes. Like for us, this show, you know, we have a Facebook chat, but then we also have a group text, I should say. And I want to eliminate one. Don't you? Don't you guys want to like vote on it? There's 3 of us. We should vote.
I'd say text.
Eliminate text?
No, eliminate Facebook.
And just keep that text thread going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
All right.
Because it seems easier to like throw things in it when you like want to add a GIF or something. You can do it on Facebook, but then you have to like go through all these fucking like thing. It's a weird algorithm. You can't put like fucking dirty GIFs in a Facebook Messenger, which I think is fucking just stupid.
Yeah.
I can't send some dude blowing or jizz. The jizz in my pants one has become my favorite one. If I'm like, oh, this thing's cool, jizz in my pants. I'm such a dad.
Yeah.
That I find like an old GIF.
What is that from?
SNL, that the Lonely Island jizz in my pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That's a little dated at this point.
I'm dad. I sent Rob that's none of my business.
You
meme.
sent the Hermit the Frog,
Hermit the Frog.
as my dad would call him, drinking tea, and is, well, that's none of my business. Then.
That's a total like
my
out
dad
of touch dad.
My dad has sent me that meme. You fucking dad.
That is awesome.
Hey, will you start telling me what the weather's gonna be like?
I'll tell you right now, man, it's cold. I'll tell you right now.
Every time I go to my dad, he's like, "Hey, did you see that article in the Oklahoman?"
No, Dad, I don't read the fucking paper. I had to tell a dude was going. Someone knocked on my door, and I answered it, and it was a fucking dude selling papers. He's like, "Nah, I'm good." He's like, "You don't read the news?" I'm like, "No, I read the news." And I was like, "But I read it on this," and I go, "And it's not the Oklahoman."
Yeah.
He's like, "What's wrong with the Oklahoman?" I was like, it's like a Larry
garbage.
David moment.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not my cup of tea. I don't want to be rude. It's a garbage paper.
But Larry David would have been like, it's garbage. It's kind of garbage.
It's
It's kind of shitty.
Just trying to sell you some papers.
Every time I go to my dad's, you read that article? I said, no, Dad, I don't read it. You ought to read the newspaper. You'd know what's going on. You'd know the weather. I go, and I do the same dickhead son move every time. I hold up the phone and I go, I can get it right here, Dad.
You mean, Dad, I can give you a fucking hour by hour. I can tell you what it's going to be like in 2 hours from now.
Yeah.
Right here.
It's wonderful.
You don't know what it's like in Austin, Texas? I'll tell you what it's like in Austin, Texas. Like, you can tell them everything.
Yeah.
Tokyo, Japan?
Did you guys ever read the paper?
we want to talk about first amusement parks. My foray into the newspaper, I think it's every child's was. You'd get Sunday morning after church. You'd have that big stack, that Sunday Oklahoman. My dad would open it up. He'd look at the whatever, not the business, not the sports matter, just read the news. My mom would take the coupons and all that shit, and I would find the funnies.
Oh yeah, classic.
Because on Sundays you get the full funnies, not just that back page bullshit. You get the full funnies, and that's where I started. And then, as I started getting older, it delved into the before there was Craigslist, the wanteds.
Yeah, the
classifieds, and I would try to find music gear on that. Then it kind of...
And boy, those were some lonely days back then.
A lot of trumpets for sale.
A lot of shit.
A lot of pianos.
Yeah.
A lot of Samick guitars for sale.
Yeah.
And then it got morbid into like obituaries for some reason, because it's right. Basically, I went like comics. Flip that page over. Oh, there's classifieds. Flip that page over. Oh, there's dead people. Here's read their story. I basically read back to front. I still read back to front.
You wipe back to front too. I have a weird relationship with newspapers and a weird history because I used to work for one for so long.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the Oklahoman. It was a smaller niche, old rich white people paper or whatever. Yeah. I did graphic design for them forever, begrudgingly at times.
Yeah.
So I would pick up the newspaper well later than a lot of my friends and stuff. But I still realized it's fucking lame. Like, this is day old. This has been printed and then folded and then handed off to some trashy driver to deliver to me.
You go further back than that. It was written, and then it was approved, then it was printed, then it was given to a guy. Like, this story is like fucking days old.
Think about it. Sometimes you'll pull up a story on your phone. We're in such great times. Mm-hmm. You'll pull up an article, like you'll see a tweet, a headline that you might want to read about, and you click the link, and it opens up in your browser immediately. And then it'll be like, Trump got slapped with a magazine with his own face on it or whatever, whatever the fucking weird shit's going on right now. Yeah. And then you see 1 hour ago.
Yeah.
1 hour.
No. And then you'll flip, say if you're taking a shit, wiping back to front, you'll see that, and then like another will pop up, like redacting it, like 55 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And it especially happens a lot when like someone dies or some shit like that happens. Like, you get 15 different stories telling the same thing. Oh. Like, it gave me the thought of, it's the same shit. And like, I'm a Wall Street Journal guy. I'm a New Yorker guy. I'm a blah, blah, blah. And you realize even our local paper, they're just a subsidiary of those giant papers.
It's just on a much faster scale now.
Right. But now you've got like, it's the same shit with this. It's like, do I want to go to the Gawker, Independent, or whoever the fuck you get your e-news from?
Yeah.
Is that what the kids call it these days?
I mean, let me just say this. I appreciate news. I appreciate well-written, well-researched news. I like news. There's a certain kind of news I don't like.
That's fake news.
That's bad news?
Damn it. Both. How'd you guys guess both of the newses I don't like?
Fake bad news.
No, I just, I can't man. Here it goes. We're getting to the bitching. I just can't stand the amount of things that are quote unquote news. And I'm not talking fake news. I'm talking just bullshit.
Yeah.
Like BuzzFeed and headlines and shit. And it makes my head spin. And then I just want to like retract. Yeah. Like I want a turtle head, reverse turtle head back into the show.
Which Saved by the Bell character are you? That's news.
I don't care.
Yeah.
If you care.
No.
Not good. Like, not a good thing. Yeah. Not a good thing to be obsessed with this. Hey, take a quiz.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck?
No one gives a fuck.
I guess no one gives a fuck. I don't know. But I give a fuck, apparently.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of... I've been catching up on SNL, the newest season, because it makes me feel old, but it also makes me feel in touch at the same time. Because I feel old because like the musical guest comes on, like, I've never heard this person.
The what?
Musical guest? Musical guest? Musical guest. Tyrone Brobio. And it's some just dude comes out with a backpack.
Good. That was really good. Wow. I'm
a Don Pardo. I've been Pardoing around a lot lately.
Is that his name?
Don Pardo. He's dead now, but yeah.
Oh, what was that his name?
Yeah, he was the best. I'm doing a thing where like it's musical guests that would never be on there ever, or just like have a goofy name like the Tribe Called Quest. Or they might be giants.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Anywho, so I'm watching it for that shit. But have you been viewing the SNL?
I haven't watched any of the new season, which is weird because I did for a long time.
Okay, they've started getting real super political, especially
Yes.
with the Trump shit, and now they're getting political, but they're taking a turn. Like they're kind of going against the whole like enough with the women thing. Like there have been 2 different sketches on 2 different episodes.
They're saying enough with the women thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like kind of making jokes about like one of them was like a news show, but they're like, can't say that. All women are great. All women are awesome. Like it's like that kind of like, oh, so is it not? Is it cool to not? I'm confused about where's the pulse at?
I think the pendulum is like, they always say the pendulum swings back and forth. I really think it's like vibrating in the middle right now.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
wait, what is it cool?
I've talked about this on the show. Like I don't like our leader. I don't like that shit. But you know what? I don't like some quote unquote liberal or left shit either. Like, so that's why I feel like I'm just like I'm, you see like 2 magnets with the little steel ball in between, just going like, fuck, which way do I go? I don't know. I'm just going to be stuck in limbo forever.
Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
Well, we're like the hippies that got bought out and became, yuppies, but we don't have, no one's buying us out. No one's giving us money. We're just getting older and kind of getting tired of it. Of like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I've got principles and stuff, but there's far more important things to argue about right now than
How do you feel?
For me, it's, I feel like
chicken.
there's a lot of things like that we can't say, or people are telling us we can't say.
Right.
And here's my thing is, how about this? How about you suggest that I don't say these things? Or, like, know your audience, know who really cares about these things that people are choosing to say or choosing not to say. But if you start telling me, like, this isn't okay to say anymore, it's like, I can say whatever the fuck I want. But if you don't want me to say this in front of you, by all means, let me know and I won't. That's fine.
Exactly.
That's totally fine, because my whole thing is, I don't want to hurt your feelings. But if you're going to tell me not to say a certain thing, I'm going to hurt your feelings.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be an asshole. And I've never been an asshole. You're making me want to be one.
Yeah.
You know?
Because sometimes, like, you get pushed to the point where you're like, I want to be a dick. Like, I want, for instance, like, not to sound like super conceited or whatever, but if somebody makes it this far into an episode of Boys, I know I have some opinions that may or may not be wrong.
Yeah.
You know? If somebody makes it an hour and 8 minutes into Boys podcast and I say something like, I don't get the pussy hats, that's just me, man. Like, you don't have to agree with me.
Yeah.
You don't have to listen, or you can, but like, that's just my opinion. But like, I wouldn't just go out in the streets and be like, I don't get the pussy hats.
Yeah.
Like, if
Exactly.
if we're sitting here having a conversation and that came up, then I would bring that up. But I don't mean I hate feminism. I don't mean that I don't believe in the march and equal rights.
Yeah.
But there's certain things I don't get, you know. And but I'm not an asshole, and I think you nailed it. It's like, it all comes down to just don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
In any situation.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example, and then I'll hand it off to you boys, my fellow boys. I was at a restaurant the other day, and I had a piece of bubble gum in my mouth. I just like a kid on the old baseball diamond.
Did you get it from the quarter machine when you walked in?
Yeah, it was some Hubba Bubba. I had a fresh pack of Bubba.
Just got a nice haircut, and they gave me a fucking Hubba Bubba.
Big League Chew. That's what I meant to say. I
Big
fucked
League
it up.
Chew was tight.
Yeah, dude. I love that stringy goodness.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm standing at the urinal. I'm taking a piss. I'm draining my dick, and I realize that this gum has lost all flavor, and now I'm just chewing on a pencil eraser. And I go to spit the gum in the urinal, but right before I did, I looked to my left and I saw a trash can, and I caught the spit gum in my lips, like on its way out, like whoop, not letting you out. A reverse Mr. Bucket, if you will. And I looked over at the trash can, and then I spit the gum in my mouth, still draining, by the way, and tossed the gum into the trash can. And I thought if I could just apply that rule
Yeah.
to everything in my life,
Yeah.
I would be better off. Everybody else would be better off. The world would be a little bit better place.
Yeah.
If everyone did that. Yeah, it'd be great.
Don't spit your fucking gum in the toilet.
Yeah.
Don't leave a mess when you go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
No,
That's shitty.
it's very shitty. Pre-bus your table, man.
Dude, I try and do that as much as I can remember it, because like it just makes it easier for whoever already did all the work for you. Like, help somebody out.
And if you are gonna
Stack your
leave a
dishes,
mess,
bro.
Just stack them.
Yeah.
If there's a lot of you at a table and there's a mess, if there's gonna be a mess, you better be leaving a fucking massive tip.
Yeah.
I do not walk away from a table without like stacking plates and stacking cups.
Yeah, I don't go out of my way. Like if there's a little, like if I'm at a Mexican restaurant and there's a little rice on the table because it fell off the fork or something.
Yeah, man. They're gonna come.
Or I was
like
having a rice fight with my
that. No,
friend.
they're
you
gonna
know?
take that chemical rag they dipped in a bucket of soap and they're gonna.
I'm not gonna get every speck of rice off the table.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna put my fork on my plate. And guess what? I'm grabbing your plate, putting it on top of my plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? If I have a straw. What's that called? The straw condom? Wrapper.
Straw condom.
If I have that, it's going on the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The napkin's going on the plate. It's easy. It's easy. You know what? I'll take it a step further. If I'm at a pizza buffet, that pepper and that parm, it's going to be pushed back against the napkin dispenser.
It goes back to where you fucking got it.
Yeah.
Easy.
Sometimes I
It's
like
that
to
easy,
put my
bro.
silverware in my cup too. I'm like, I know where this is going. You know, like
As somebody who's worked in the restaurant
It's all gonna
field,
get ran.
yeah, you put all the fucking silverware in one cup. You grab all the cups with one hand, all the dishes with the other. Go in the kitchen. So
dump it in the dish pit.
yeah, I'll just do all the things that I know you're gonna do. I've done them too. Here you go. No big deal. Like,
Well, you're not a piece of shit.
well, that might be too much. Like,
It might be.
yeah, but I mean, that's fine.
That'd
you
be
know?
a good name for a podcast for service industry people.
What?
Welcome to the dish pit.
The dish pit,
Yeah.
where we dish and we talk about doing dishes.
Yeah.
That sounds half fun.
That sounds terrible. But yeah, like if I see somebody at a restaurant, and this could be young, it could be kids, like teenagers, it could be parents with a child, it could be just the older people, whatever. When they just make a fucking mess and just leave it,
Hate it.
just get up and leave, like, and I've heard it. Well, that's their job. Don't they need a job to do?
After they waited on you and everyone around you for an hour and a half.
Hey, motherfucker! You also see her going to other tables. She's got other fucking tables.
Yeah.
And
You know
he's got
what?
other tables.
She might not even be the one cleaning the table. Yeah, she comes and gets the dishes, but then you got somebody else who's probably not going to be here much longer, coming around and cleaning with that bucket.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
busser.
The busser, a sweet Guatemalan lady, you know, a pimply faced college kid, like somebody that's not the waiter. is what
Someone's
I'm
getting
saying.
paid a real shitty amount of money.
a min wager,
And then waiter
coming
comes
around,
in, yeah.
wiping. Who wants to wipe your gum out from under the
Yeah.
table?
He ain't get a tip for that shit. If he's lucky, the waiter will take pity on him and be like, "Here's a couple bucks."
It sucks. Be nice. Just be nice. That's it. Every decision.
Be nice.
You're going to get mad. I get mad.
Yeah.
I don't do shitty things when I'm mad, but I react shittily to things when I'm mad.
Yeah.
And you can't help but get mad, but you can help don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I mean, because I feel it coming on sometimes. Like if I'm at the grocery store and there's a bunch of people there and there's only like one register open, I start to get a little pissed.
Yeah.
Dad starts creeping up. He's like, "I know you got more than one cashier who works for this store.
Wait,
I know.
you got all these lanes.
Yeah.
Only
How
one
come-
person?
How come you got 25 lanes, 3 people working them? That's, oh God.
Because guess what? If they employed more people, the prices would go up in the store. Simple.
But
Simple
I
economics.
do
So don't
agree.
have so many goddamn lanes.
I agree. I was gonna say I agree with Dad. Why do you have 25 lanes, motherfucker? Walmart. Why do you have so many fucking lanes? 3 of them are open.
Have you ever seen all those lanes on?
No.
No.
I've been
No, I
into a Walmart and a Target holiday hubbub, height of holiday hubbub, and there's still like 4 lanes that aren't open.
Yeah.
It's like, are you not hiring motherfuckers, or are you just being a cheap ass? Or do you want it to feel like, Oh, people want to shop here.
Right.
You're going to wait in line.
Yeah, but you're not a dick about it.
It's true.
You're not like once you get up to the register, you're not going to be shitty to the person working their ass off, like trying to get these
But
people
some
out of
people
here.
do. Like, been waiting in line for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I think every...
Was that Richard Nixon at
45
Walmart?
I've been waiting in line for 45 minutes, and I tell you what, these Hello Dollies are fantastic. No, I think every self-checkout, everywhere should just do self-checkout.
Well, today I heard
It's cyberpunk as fuck.
it is, but you know what's a step further? And I just saw this. And
chip?
The mark of the beast, duh.
Yeah.
Implement the mark of the beast
You
already.
just walk by, you go beep, and you walk out.
No, dude, Amazon, and I try not to be too topical because I like these to be evergreen. I like these shows to be evergreen. But Amazon announced, or it opened today, a store in Seattle called Amazon Go. And it's a little grocery store. What? And you walk in, and I don't know if you have to have an Amazon card or maybe an app on your phone, probably an app on your phone or something. And you walk in and you get what you need and you put it in a basket and you walk out. What? And it scans everything as you leave, like in some magical Amazonian way.
I'm going to send you a link. There's a commercial they aired back in like the late 90s. It's for RFID chips, the shit they put in your hand. It was a commercial for that, and it was starring, I can't remember who the fucking dude was.
Kirk Cameron.
Some dude looked like Kirk Cameron. It was a poor man's Kirk Cameron.
Patrick Duffy.
He walks into this grocery store and he's wearing like a trench coat. Looks like a real, like the dude from Terminator. The Kyle
Arnold
Reese.
Schwarzenegger?
No, the Kyle Reese, when he comes back with that trench coat on, he looks like that. Have you seen Terminator?
The original?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
T2?
Anyways,
yeah.
So he walks in with that and he's looking kind of shifty and he starts putting stuff in his jacket, like he's shoplifting, and then he walks through this like looks like a metal detector, and he goes beep beep beep, and the security guard's like, hey, and then like a receipt prints out. It scanned everything that was on his body,
send
and
it to me.
it was like that's the future, and that was the commercial. Like fuck no.
You don't think that sounds awesome?
How are you going to pay for it? Something is going to scan you to pay for it.
This is, guess what? This little guy right here, mark of the beast, bro.
This
we
is
all
the
got
mark of
them.
the beast.
Guess what? They're attached to our hand or they're attached to our forehead.
Oh, damn, Rob.
Dude. So you leave the Amazon store, it scans all the stuff in your bag or your cart, and then it charges you for it.
Yeah.
Like it charges your Amazon card.
Yeah, pay with
no
with
cashier.
your Amazon account.
No
Now-
cashier.
Yeah.
But now
That's
there's
sick.
Not
Sounds dope,
baller,
right?
dude.
Yeah.
Not to be stand-up comedian, but now there's going to be some setbacks. You mean tell me somebody ain't going to walk out to their car and check their receipt and go, hold on a second, these strawberries are on sale.
Oh, yeah.
I got charged full price. They charged me double. Someone's going to go back. There's going to be some setbacks.
Does the technology remove that though? Because who wants to fuck it? Who are you going to argue with? A computer?
Exactly.
Or is Amazon's customer service so good that they'll just fucking give you your money back? You know how many times I've ordered something from Amazon and the slightest thing was wrong with it? Or in a few cases, I just didn't want it. And I Google. Here's a secret for you deep listeners here. Let's say you order something. Let's say you get a little something called buyer's remorse. I'm not talking about big ticket items. I'm talking about like a phone case.
You want something for like $20-$30. Like, I don't need this shit.
A cable, some knickknack. You get it in and you go and you Google Amazon chat. Now have that order number ready because they're going to ask for it.
Yeah.
So you connect with somebody and how can I help you today? And I say, yeah, I got this phone case in, but it said it was matte black and it's gloss black. Now I'm not lying.
Yeah.
There's some reason I didn't want this.
Right.
Perhaps I didn't want to pay for it. And they'll go, okay, well, this is what they do every time. They go, okay, well, just take it back to the post office, send it back to us. When we scan the barcode, we'll give you a refund.
I'm not doing that shit.
Every time. Oh, no, I can. But I say I can't. I say, oh, now I'm a piece of shit. I just realized I'm being shitty. But anyways, free stuff, whatever. Yeah. You say, oh, but I don't really make it. I can't really make it to the post office. And you don't make up a story about how you don't have legs or whatever. You just, I can't really make it to the post office. And then they go, well, we'll send you a return label. And you just print it out, slap it on the package and leave it on your doorstep. And then I go, well, I don't have a printer. And then I go, do you think you can make an exception this time and just give me a refund? And they'll go, hold on, let me check. And they'll go off and have to get it approved or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they come back and they say, you know what? You've been such a great customer. You've been with us for so long. We'll give you this one-time courtessy.
But it's,
I've done it like 3 times.
That's so
you're gonna
baller,
bite the
dude.
hand that feeds. And they're gonna be like, you're getting a little CB&B action. They're gonna be like, sir, you have gotten 17 refunds in the past 3 months,
And you've only bought 4 things.
Yeah.
We're
What
going
gives?
to have you know what? You're no longer allowed to use Amazon Prime.
No.
Oh, that would be terrible if Amazon Prime says you're done.
Oh my God. If you got shut down from Prime,
You got excommunicado from Amazon Prime.
that might be the worst thing that could happen to me. I use that more than anything.
Yeah.
The worst thing.
Wait a minute. Okay. Upon further reflection, I can think of 1 or 2 more things that could be worse.
You know what? I'm not you. I could think of some. You know, Amazon Prime, pretty cool. Is it the worst?
There could be a few other things.
worst thing that would happen to me.
No,
I feel like
It would
eBay
suck.
is worse than Amazon Prime. That's one. There's one for you.
you think getting cut off eBay would be worse than getting cut off Amazon
No,
Prime?
I'm saying eBay itself
Is worse
is,
than
is
Amazon.
a worse thing.
Yeah.
No, he said, if I got cut off of Amazon Prime, I would be devastated. Not only could I not buy things with that just 1 click, 2-day shipping, I couldn't watch my stories.
I couldn't
got
watch
so
my
many
shows.
stories.
Yeah.
I got so many stories. If in one fell swoop, if Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, and HBO Go says, "Hey, you fucking done," like, well, I guess I'm just. That actually might be a good thing. You know what? I don't need things,
Yeah,
and
you
I
do.
don't. I know
You're about to go off, but let me tell you something.
you need them.
Welcome to net neutrality.
What?
Chew on that. One of these days,
It's gone.
it's only going to be for the elite. Not everybody's going to get Amazon Prime.
Not everybody's gonna get any kind of internet. It's gonna be fucking cyberpunk,
Dude, people are going to get on the dark web so fast,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
It's going to be, you know what? Fuck the internet. Let's go to the deep web, and no one will ever know anything that we look up ever again.
Are we
No.
taking boys to the deep web?
Let's take boys to the deep web. You
Welcome
know?
to Boys episode 97. Boys.onion.
Yeah. Ready for the deep web.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about weird shit. No, it's just, I don't know. I think the whole concept is silly. It's like, you know,
people aren't gonna. No one's gonna do it. No one's gonna want to pay extra. Like, no, fuck that. I'm done. Cox, I'm done with you. Whoever you do your internet through, no, I'll be done.
I just feel like it's going to be like the same thing as prohibition. It's like, it's illegal to drink liquor. Okay. We're still going to do it.
Right.
We're just going to get it in worse ways.
And
And
we're
guess
gonna
what?
create the fucking mob
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
doing so.
And guess what? It's more fun now.
Yeah. You fucked up by making it illegal. And now they're going to be
kids
like,
want to do it.
yeah, now it's like,
You know what we're doing? We're smoking jazz cigarettes now. We're getting high.
Yeah.
We're getting high and we're shopping online.
yeah, it's like, oh, can't get on this website anymore. Oh, really? I have this dark web that says I can, and now I can also buy children too. So there you go, government.
That's your fault now.
Yeah, it's your fault. I can have kids. Just type in some fucking dollars, and
Yeah.
then boop,
Anything
They're coming
kid
happens.
over.
shows up. Yeah,
They're coming over. We're going to spin around the bathroom. We're going to throw some water on the mirrors. We're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Bloody Marys.
I'm going to hand them this notebook.
yeah.
I'm going to send them back off. Just, all right,
I'm
see ya.
gonna show them Satan and then give them back to their family later, dude. Like,
Dude,
that's on you. That's egg on your face.
Has that ever existed? Like, not your classic pedophile, but not your run of the mill pedophile.
No. You're saying someone kidnaps a kid, doesn't do anything funny,
No,
and not like ha funny. I mean like, ugh,
yeah,
but teaches them how to do something, or like shows them
the demon
darkness,
seed. Yeah,
and then goes, now take that back to your family.
yeah.
I think that's a wizard. I think that's who does that.
Dude, I want to be a wizard then. I
Just-
guess.
That would be so funny though if you got captured.
No. That's Gandalf the fucking Grey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You showed up and was like, "Hey, hobbits, what's up?" And they're like, "Not much, drinking tea." Tight. Here's this ring. We're gonna go to Mordor.
Tight.
Hey, what's that?
You're gonna die, and all your friends are gonna die. We're still gonna do it though.
You want to smoke this crazy shit out of my pipe? Have fun with that.
Yeah.
That's some good
Check
shit.
it out. I can make fucking ships with smoke. And they're like, how do I do that? All I do is plant potatoes. Yep, we're going to fight an orc army. Don't worry about it. Yep. What?
And then you're going to go back to the Shire and live your life.
Yeah.
And people are going to think you're fucking nuts. And then you're going to go crazy.
Yeah. That's what happened. That's why there's no more Lord of the Rings books, is all those guys killed themselves because they saw nightmares forever. They got possessed by a ring. They're dead now. No real families. Nope. Not anymore.
Oh, yeah. No one talks about Frodo's parents, just his fucking uncle.
Yeah, who was also a crazy old hobbit.
There you
who
go.
had been possessed by the ring.
There you go.
And that's a Gandalf. Egg on his face.
Egg on your face, Gandalf.
So maybe I want a Gandalf. I don't know.
You know,
Is that what we're going to call it? This is like T-bowing? It's like Gandalfing?
Gandalfing.
When you steal children, show them something evil, and send them on their way?
you don't do any terrible things to
No.
them. You're just like, hey,
You buy them lunch.
yeah, read this book of witchcraft.
Yeah.
And then tell your parents all about it.
Yeah.
After you've done some spells. After you've done some chaos magic. And they're like,
You tell them about flat earth theory. And you send them back to their Christian household.
That's a
that
demon
kind
seed.
of shit. The demon seed.
That's a demon seed.
And people suck it up.
Yeah.
We're all children.
Like, I'm going to show you some Pantera and give you a bottle of vodka. I ain't going to try to fuck you.
Yeah.
You just take those with you and go share them with your friends.
here's
a doobie.
Here's one doobie.
Here's one half smoked joint.
Yeah. I'm going to fast track you to 17. I know you're 8.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like, you're just going to be cooler quicker.
Here's the keys to a Corvette. Have fun. What?
That would be so awesome.
Yeah. You should do it.
I'll think about it.
Dark web that shit.
All right, we got to go.
Oh,
it's
no.
getting late. I'm about to have a wild week in LA. I got to get my beauty sleep.
Oh, you got to come back and tell us all about that.
I will. It'll be a lot of work. It'll be a lot of fun.
Hey, Dylan and I are about to have a birthday. We share a birthday.
Heyo.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Same day?
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Same
January
day.
25th, man.
Bow.
What's the year difference here
10 years.
to the day?
Yeah.
I turned
So-
36. You turned 26.
No.
You turned 25.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm 11 years older than you.
Yeah. Exactly 11 years. What time were you born?
I think it was like noon, like
4:20.
12:01.
Oh,
3:11.
that's weird.
Fucking 20.
Fuck yeah.
I was born at like 11 p.m. I
I
was
think I'm
almost
wrong.
11:26.
I think it was. I think I was the same thing.
Yeah.
Dude, what if you guys were born the same minute?
Late night babies.
I'm just one of those late night babies. You know?
That means your parents fucked at 11 because they come out 9 months right after.
Yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah.
My mom was
To
in
the
labor
stroke.
like all day.
Stroke.
Well, happy birthday, Dylan.
Your mom
Happy
was in
birthday.
labor all day?
All day. She went in at like 11 noonish, and I was just, I was.
Do you think this shit happens anymore? Like,
I don't know.
They just cut him out now, right?
yeah, it's cut him out. It's like, ah,
Yeah.
there he is.
Me coming out was like when you don't get enough sleep the night before and you just keep hitting that snooze alarm for 12 hours. And then I was like, all right, I guess I'm ready to be a real thing at this point. Now that I'm born out of my mom, I'm
Dude,
a real thing.
It was probably your mom's, because you were the firstborn.
Yeah.
It was probably your mom's best day and worst day.
Yeah,
Other than when she got kicked off Amazon Prime.
that's true. Yeah.
I can imagine shitting something out. That'd be terrible.
Josh, women don't shit babies out.
They out of their vaginas. Yeah, you know, have you ever
No.
have you ever taken a massive shit? I'm equating giving birth to taking a shit.
No, it's...
With the kids nowadays, I mean, no, I'm kidding.
They're tiny. They're smaller these days. They slip right out.
They're literal shit.
They grow up so fast.
Yeah.
I do.
The
Like a
turds.
turd.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Thank you guys for listening.
Thanks, everybody.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.